MLB The Show has baseball from Cole Hamels gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95, will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a two-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play. Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? If that's not the case anymore, guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Stepping in now, Buddy Bell. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Again, he sends it out of play. No outs, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Evan Gattis now standing in. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's got 5 base hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game going for him. Wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
First offering on its way. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A gold glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. A runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Now the 1-0. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 2-0 on the way. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Andrews at third with 2 away. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gone!
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Into the box now, Buddy Bell. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second, and he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third, and with that, here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. 0-1 the count. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Marwin Gonzalez goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Bregman is under it, no problem, 1 away. In now, Delino DeShields. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Rougned Odor now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. LeMahieu stands at second with 2 gone. Hit well on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. At the plate, Elvis Andrus trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set and the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Second and third, 2 away. Hit down the line at first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Third baseman number 2.
So striding forward now, Alex Bregman. He reached on a single in his first try. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ground ball right side. And that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, D-Bro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And He's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
And he'll get there to make the catch right next to the tarp.
Striding in, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
No balls and 1 strike.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The next 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And Vlad won't catch up. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bell has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the out. Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
1 away. Back to the top of the order now. And set to stand in a guy who's still very dangerous even this deep into his career, the free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
In now, Buddy Bell. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as Vlad shows his wheels by swiping second. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Guerrero on third with 2 out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here's another 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make the good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Brad Peacock answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Gonzalez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So striding in, Evan Gattis. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
0-1 the count. The 0-2 delivery. And it's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Leading off for the Rangers.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The next 0-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Swinging a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters. Solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. Hard liner to center field. Springer is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Buddy Bell. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard on the ground to third. Bregman gloves it over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Rangers 9 and the Astros nothing. So digging in now, Josh Reddick. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Andrus will play this one at short. Backhanded. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded weakly toward 3rd. Gonna be a tough play, and that's the first out.
The batter, first baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. First pitch coming, here it is. Scorched to 3rd. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Center fielder, number 3, Delino DeShields.
Ready for another shot now. Delino DeShields. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Springer giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Here's Rougned Odor now. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe 3rd with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there. And the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Here comes the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The shortstop, number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. 2-out hit will bring Nomar Mazara to the plate. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 tries so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
George Springer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count is 1 and 2.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1 and 2. Correa, the runner at second with 1 away. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, Dero. With that base hit here in the 7th inning, they're still trailing, but at least they've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, hopefully this offense, Dan, finds its focus now from the 7th inning on after that RBI knock right there, and they put together a bunch of good ABs.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Lazar is under it, 2 gone. Tyler White will bat next. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
This one's down to 3rd. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
First pitch on its way. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 27.
Vladimir Guerrero will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
So next to the plate for Texas, Buddy Bell, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Popped up. Correa settles under it near second. A dive, and he brings. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Josh Reddick. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Tapped down the line. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Way out in front.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Josh Reddick is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is up next for the Rangers. DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
DJ LeMahieu.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to third. Bregman has it. And a rather easy first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Popped up. Peacock is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Rougned Odor, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Reddick looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Will Harris enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Will Harris.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gonzalez racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. Fouled away. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on the show. Set to start the ninth inning in this one. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And he fouls this one off. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like...
Struck him out. Houston, good night.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire...